Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon. Happy Twin Flame Friday. So today we are going to be doing a twin flame specific reading, but this is going to be on past life energies. And so what we're going to do is we're going to see, what is still maybe affecting the past. This could just be past energies even in this life, but we are also going to include anything that you guys may have brought over from a previous lifetime. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know that any of the decks that I'm using here today, I'll let you guys know what they are as I shuffle each deck, but everything is listed down below. So if there are any of the decks that I've created, they're available on my website. But if you're international, please email me and I'll send you a special link to order them. So today's bracelet, I'm actually going to be using the Moon Dust bracelet by Rising Sun Oracle. So I'll go ahead and put that down below. And today's Organite is from Wing and Bell. And this is my Twin Flame Organite. So let's get started, you guys. I have created an outline, so we're going to follow that today just to get the best information that we possibly can. So let's get into it. What is the overall energy coming from this previous lifetime that is affecting your connection in this one? So we're going to go into, if I can grab it. These are both created by Fire Witch Tarot. This is her Twin Flame Hunger Vampire Edition deck, as well as the Opium, which is the Twin Flames Tarot. So let's get into it. What are the energies that are affecting this one from the previous lifetime? What is the overall energy that's coming from the previous lifetime that we need to take a look at today? So you guys are either going to resonate with these messages or you won't. So just, take what resonates, get rid of what doesn't. Let's get some topics. Your divinity awakens me. Beautiful. All right, so immediately what I'm getting here is that we are supposed to be awakened in this lifetime from this connection. So when you met this person, maybe even perhaps when they met you, your twin flame, there was an awakening here. This was supposed to happen. I'm scared you might know my secrets. This also creates a vulnerability. This creates somebody to feel like, oh my gosh, this person can see right through me. So you guys are definitely bringing that up from a previous lifetime because you guys are so connected. Your love transforms me. See, this is a very, very powerful connection, you guys. This love is very transformative. This love is something that changes you forever. You're never going to be the same again. I'm trying to communicate with you. So if you guys are in a separation, no contact, I'm getting here that I'm trying to communicate with you now in this particular lifetime. I'm trying to communicate with you in ways perhaps that we communicated before in this previous lifetime. So if you guys already built a connection, back then, you guys are trying to reestablish yourselves in this lifetime. And so if someone is not communicating, they're not able to open themselves up. They're not able to, not necessarily recognize, because I am getting here that both twin flames recognize one another, but one twin flame may not be as open to this experience in this particular lifetime. We're of course going to get into a lot of those different things, but these are the 4 cards that want to come up for this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to clarify with some tarot. But I think that that's some interesting topics to start off with. So let's just take a look. Your divinity awakens me. Let's clarify it with the tarot card. Okay. Your divinity awakens me. What does this have to do with? Look at that. 9 of Swords, you guys. 9 of Swords is a card of anxiety. 9 of Swords is a card of straight up fear. So the fact that the next card that we have is I'm scared. Something awakens you. This is a two-way street here. It's not just about you versus, you and how they affect you and how you affect them. No, this is the energy that you guys are both bringing into this particular lifetime. So your divinity awakens me, but it also scares the hell out of me. It also causes a lot of anxiety and fear. So I feel like that's one of the reasons why the very next card comes up, which is I'm scared that you might know my secrets. I'm scared that you might know everything about me, that you can see right through me. Somebody feels very vulnerable when it comes to this connection because it's so powerful, because it's so strong. So what is the energy connected to? I'm scared you might know my secrets. We have the Empress. Okay, so the Empress to me is the divine feminine and the twin flame connection. So it could be that the divine feminine is afraid, but I'm also getting too that this masculine could be afraid that this divine feminine sees right through him, sees through all of the bullshit, sees through all of the secrets, all the lies, anything that's inauthentic, she sees right through it, okay? Because she is the queen, because she is his divine feminine. So that is what I am seeing here. Your love transforms me. Two of Wands, beautiful. Two of Wands to me is a card where we're really, looking at a situation and we need to do something with it. We need to make a decision. So I do feel like this particular connection and in this lifetime, there was a lot of decisions that were made perhaps in the previous lifetime. And this has already transformed people. So you guys are already bringing in this energy into this life with some of the decisions that were made. But I do get this feeling that there was some unfinished business. And so that just means that in this lifetime, you guys are perhaps coming back together in order to complete something, complete some sort of growth or some cycle. So it's definitely transformed you in the past, and it's going to transform you again. And it already has, is what I'm seeing for both people. Now I'm trying to communicate with you. Seven of Swords. Wow. So Seven of Swords is a card of sneaky, can be deceptive, strategic type of behavior. So it's definitely something that's just not like in the forefront. There's a lot of issues. There's a lot of problems here. The way that somebody's communicating with you is they may not be communicating with you. The strategy might be, I am afraid to communicate with you. So if you and your twin flame are in some sort of a separation and no contact, I do feel like people do want to communicate, but the way that they're going about it, it doesn't either seem that way, or it's kind of like, why would you choose to communicate with me this way? Why would you choose to lie? Why would you choose to be sneaky and deceptive in this particular lifetime? And I'm getting here because there's a fear. That doesn't make it okay, and there's not an excuse here, but that's what it is. Somebody is afraid of this connection, and so they're choosing to go into this kind of like lower vibrational energy to try to deal with it, if that makes sense. But what's standing out to me the most in this particular lineup here is the Empress. This divine feminine is coming into this lifetime with, she's already coming in with so much strength. She's already coming in, knowing herself, very connected to herself. She's also very awakened in this lifetime. So she's done a lot of work in the previous, and now she's coming into this lifetime with these skills that she has already honed previously. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. So a lot of work has already been done by the divine feminine. This does not mean that the masculine has done no work. It just perhaps means that he is a couple of steps behind her, in terms of being 100% fully awakened to it and wanting to get in alignment with it in this lifetime. So that is what I'm seeing. So a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. Okay. I'm also seeing the number 711. And the reason that I say that is because I'm adding the 9 and the 2, that's number 11, and then I have 7 here. So 7s and 11s could be something significant for your connection as well. So let's go ahead and move forward and get into some different energy, which is, what are the opportunities for you both to grow in this lifetime? Let's take a look at that. I'm going to try to keep it all together just in case I need to go back for whatever reason, because I seem to do that a lot. Okay, so I'm scared that you know my secrets. This one and this one. Perfect. Okay. I'm still drinking my coffee, you guys. Okay. Opportunities to grow in this lifetime. Let's take a look. We're going to use my Signs from Spirit Love Oracle. We're also going to use my Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck, and we're going to combine it with Anthea Sparks' Reclaim Your Power Oracle cards. Opportunities to grow in this lifetime. We're going to go ahead and separate the energy so that way we know what we're looking at. Opportunities for the Divine Masculine to grow in this lifetime. Wow, look at that. The Justice, truth revealed. Anytime I see justice, I see a couple of things. I see the soul contract. I also see karma. I also see that somebody is needing to come clean in this particular lifetime. So any kind of blocked energy, any kind of deception, which we actually just saw with Seven of Swords, I feel is meant to be revealed in this life. So whatever they're hiding from, whatever truths have, or whatever mistruths have been spoken or dealt to the divine feminine, are going to be revealed in this lifetime. Something is going to karmically, I know this is going to sound crappy, but this is just what's coming through. Something, it's like a karmic lesson is going to come into the masculine's life and just basically just crack them wide open or crack them over the head. And I don't mean that literally, but that's just what I'm saying here. Okay, it's a major, major lesson of karma, karmic blow, a karmic lesson, huge, a huge balancing of these scales in this life, for sure. So let's get an energy that's connected to this. It's connected to the feminine. The fact that the feminine came up already in this reading with the Empress, that's the thing. The feminine is already open to the truth. She's already open to, she already understands so much coming into this life. And that's because she did a lot of work in the previous one. And this doesn't mean that the masculine did none. It just means that he's, like I said, a couple of steps behind her. So she's already advanced spiritually. She's already open to her spiritual gifts. She's already open to her intuition and trusting her path, trusting her inner guidance, her higher self. Masculine, not as much, but she is helping the masculine see something in this life. Now, that doesn't mean that she's coming to him and she's saying, hey, having a conversation with him, trying to get him to see anything. Just so you guys know, that doesn't work. When you try to tell somebody something or try to instruct someone, it just doesn't work. People have to come to their own conclusion. So this is not a feminine that's saying, hey, I just want to let you know that we're twin flames and this is what we're doing in this lifetime. It doesn't work that way. So, this feminine is in her all-knowing energy, just kind of receptive, kind of just like calm, sitting back and allowing life to reveal and the lessons to be revealed to the masculine in divine timing. She's not really a part of that, meaning she's not delivering this justice. She's not making anything happen. She's just doing her own thing. And this is just happening naturally because she is connected to this energy, if that makes sense. So let's get a message from my Signs from Spirit Love Oracle. Just to kind of connect this all together. We have Forbidden. Interesting. Okay, so the snake to me is something that there's wisdom. Snakes are about wisdom. Snakes are about perhaps, being, what's the word? Being enticed to do something that maybe we shouldn't do. Something that's forbidden, something that is going to end up being a problem later on. I'm also getting about shedding the old skin, transforming. So there's all of those energies here. Plus we have another number 11, and I did just say that there is something about the number 11 that is connected to this connection, which obviously 11s have a lot to do with mastery of the self as well as spiritual awakenings. But what I'm getting here for this particular masculine is that the opportunities to grow in this lifetime is to shed old skin, to shed old ways of thinking or being. And there is something about forbidden energy that is connected to the feminine. It could be, this is only going to resonate for some of you out there. Maybe this feminine has gone in another direction in this connection. She has gone her own way. And so there's something about her energy now that is forbidden. And what that does is it causes this masculine to really go deeply within himself to figure out, where he went wrong, why he couldn't realize what he had when he had it. So there's something about him not being able to have her now that is really helping him to see the truth in the situation, to have some sort of an awakening or awareness. That's only going to be, like I said, for some of you. I'm also getting here, it's just like a challenge. There's a challenge connected to this feminine. That's really what the message is. It's a challenge. And so this feminine challenges this masculine in this lifetime because she isn't making it easy for him to just either come back or to just continue on with their connection. She, in some sort of a way, is teaching him a lesson, but it's not in a way where she's punishing him or playing games with him. It's just she is who she is, and she's in her power, and she is sitting there with the utmost integrity, and she's not allowing this masculine to just basically come in and out of her life, if that seems to be a story or theme for you too, if you're a feminine watching this video. So that is what I'm getting here. There is something about transformation and something that this feminine, it's like, that's why we only have two eyes here. This feminine is just watching. She's not really speaking. She doesn't even need to communicate anything to this masculine for him to learn this lesson or have this opportunity to grow and shed old skin in this lifetime. Just watch and see, feminines, and see how the truth is revealed in time. But this is about transformation. As you can see, the snake is very tied up at the moment. So it might feel right now that this masculine isn't going to be able to either awaken or to understand or learn his spiritual lessons in this life or ascend. But I'm getting here, just wait. It's not about wait, just watch and see. You don't need to speak this truth. This truth is going to be revealed to the masculine on his own. So it's about having faith in that. Beautiful. I love that. All right, feminines. So what is the energy that is connected to the opportunity for the feminine to grow in this lifetime? Okay, so we have the first mirror. I see me through you, direct reflection. So that's really what a twin flame connection is all about. A twin flame connection is all about mirroring. It's about what you see in your twin flame. This is about really taking a closer look at yourself. How your twin flame triggers you, what you see in them that you admire or that you can't stand, has a lot to do with something going on with you. And so that's why this first mirror allows you to take a look at yourself, deeply reflect on yourself through your twin flame. So there's an opportunity for you to grow in this lifetime, feminine, through your divine masculine. And do you see how he has an opportunity to grow through you as well? It's beautiful. So let's get another card here. Spirit of the anchor. I love that. Okay, so this is like solid growth. This is about anchoring down and investing on this journey, being solid and stable on this journey. Now, that doesn't mean that you are only connected to your masculine. There may be other situations or connections that you experience in this life. There is also about solid investment within yourself. Remember, the first mirror, I see me. This is a solid investment in yourself. This is not about giving just everything to this masculine, living solely for this masculine. No, this is a investment within yourself. And so this is an opportunity for you to grow in this lifetime based upon what you're seeing, based upon what you're feeling and experiencing. It's beautiful. And we have hourglass. Time is slipping. You know, I feel here, you guys, that you do have some decisions to make in this lifetime. You know, everybody is going to make the decisions that resonate most with them. And I know that some people on the twin flame journey have a difficult time, you know, wondering, do I need to wait? There are no rules. There are no rules to connections. And people that try to tell you that there's rules, people that try to tell you, nope, this is what this looks like, it's cookie cutter, you know, no comment. I just don't agree with it. Everybody's connection, everybody's experience is unique to them. So we all navigate our own journeys. You know, it's not up to someone else to decide what's right or what's wrong. You have to make decisions that are best for you on your journey. So I feel like if time is slipping, I feel like if some of you feel like you're wasting time, I feel like maybe if some of you guys are thinking, you know what, I'm not sure that my masculine and I are even going to come, let's just say, back together in this lifetime. Some of you guys may decide to invest elsewhere, which is okay. So don't let anybody shame you for that. We all are here growing in our own ways. So But there is an opportunity for you to grow from this connection. That I know. And if you feel like time is slipping, if you feel like something is just, not just at a point where you're not able to even get on with living your life and being happy, you may want to make some different decisions, and that's totally fine. So what is the opportunity for this feminine to grow? There's an opportunity for her to invest in herself, but there's also an opportunity for her to do what feels right for her in this lifetime and to live her best life and be happiest and be as happy as she possibly can be in whatever way that looks. So everybody has their own free will in this life to do what feels right for them. So that is what I'm seeing here. So I love this because there is something about karmic lessons and truth being revealed to the masculine and shedding of old skin through his feminine. And for the feminine, it is learning about herself through this direct reflection of how her masculine is triggering her and how she feels. That has something to do with the work that she needs to do on herself. And so she's investing in herself again in this particular lifetime, no matter what the masculine is doing. So if he's, let's just say, wasting time or he's not really getting it together, she's still moving forward. She's not wasting any time in this life. She's not going to let time slip by. She's already learned this. And that's what I'm getting here. She's already learned, or she is learning in this lifetime, that time is precious here on earth. That we only have so much time here. There's time, time is really an illusion, but we only have so much time here in this particular lifetime. Let's make the best of it. And the feminine is learning that in this life. I love this. It's so fantastic. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and move forward into the energies of what is the current state of this contract. So what is the current state of this twin flame contract? Sorry, I just got a lot of decks that I've got to navigate here. Okay, so we're going to go into the When Spirit Speaks Oracle by Heather Filona, Medium on a Mission. We're also going to be using from Angelic Revelation 144, her Sacred Healing Journey Oracle, as well as her Fire and Ice Lenormand cards. So let's do it. What is the current state of this contract currently? Or did I just repeat that? What is the current state of this contract currently? Okay, I just dropped a card, so let me grab it. Okay. Current state of the contract. Okay, so for whatever reason, I just can't hold on to cards. So. Just not feeling anything that I am dropping. I just feel like maybe I just have butterfingers. It's not really a sign. Okay. Current state of the contract. We have balance. Fantastic. So this is about balancing out our energies. We have new beginnings. And we have be here now. All right, so let's clarify balance. What is currently being balanced, or what is in balance in this connection? Okay, so we have romance, bliss, love, sensual, passion, paradise, honeymoon. So let's go ahead and get a Lenormand because I wanted to use 2 cards to clarify each thing. So let me get into that before I speak on it. We have compass, guide, goals, and direction. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that perhaps when it comes to guiding, like the guidance and the goals and the direction, like a compass, what direction do we want to take this connection? Well, where we want to take it perhaps is to this connect, or to the love, to the paradise of being together, in union. So, but there's a balancing that is either occurring right now or needs to occur. So right now, I feel like this is Spirit's way of guiding the connection. Yes, there's this energy here that's shared. People are both tapped into this energy of honeymoon. They feel the bliss. They feel the passion. They feel the sensuality. They feel this very much like just a lovely energy when they tap into it. So this is both the masculine and feminine. So when they think about it and they plug into it, that's definitely something that drives them, because they both share this love. They both share that feeling. But it's about guiding or it's about us needing particular, I don't know why I'm getting tongue-tied. It's about us needing to balance out our own energies before trying to move towards it. That's what it is. So right now, if you find yourself in a challenge or a separation with this connection, that's the reason why, is because something still needs to be balanced before moving forward towards this direction. But both people are connected to something very high vibrational with it. Even though there's fears, there's still this feeling when people think about it, when people really, tap into their inner selves through maybe even meditation, they really feel the bliss of this connection. And that makes a lot of sense, because when you think about your twin flame, it should give you a feeling of, obviously, if you guys have a lot of pain connected to your twin flame, it might bring up some negative things here and there. But the overall energy really should be very blissful, very light, just very amazing. So that is what I'm seeing here. And if that's not how you're feeling, I feel like that's being balanced at this time. But I really feel like that is the message. People, when they are in that energy of Zen, they're really connecting to this twin flame energy in a very beautiful and light way. I love it. So now we have new beginnings. So there's something that is being transformed right now in order for us to experience a new beginning. Now, it might be a new beginning with ourselves, our healing, or it could be with the connection. We have blossoming. Oh my God. I can't even believe this. New beginnings, love and bloom, love, honeymoon. Wow. Well, for some of you, this could be the right now. I see tulips. Tulips is about spring, right? We're going towards summer. I think we're still in spring, but we're going towards summer here where I'm at in Arizona. And this could be something that's blossoming right now. Love is in bloom. Love is in the air. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. When people are really balanced within themselves and they're really just sitting there and they're calm in their energy, it's like, wow, they're really plugged into this beautiful high vibrational energy of the twin flame connection. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. So new beginnings. Something is blossoming here. And we have the house moving in together. Wow. I really feel you guys that if you guys are experiencing some sort of a separation or challenge, you guys are both thinking about what it would be like to be together in this way. A lot of fantasy, a lot of dreams, a lot of just visualization on what it would be like to be with your twin flame in the long term. I'm getting this for both of you because this is the connective energy. I'm also getting too that this is some of you guys right now, perhaps. I'm not really guided so much to do readings on connections that are already in union, because this is my thought about it. If you're in union, why are you watching readings? It doesn't make any sense to me. If you're in a relationship and things are going wonderfully, why would you get a reading? Why would you check into the energies? It's about just trusting and living in the experience of that situation, rather than trying to get a heads up to see what's coming up. I'm just not about that. So that's why I don't really do readings, you guys, on people that are in connections, because unless you're experiencing a challenge or unless you're experiencing a separation, why are we tapping in? It just makes no sense to me. Unless you're wanting to kind of see, what the life mission is and purpose and all that other stuff, but that's not today's reading really. So that's why I don't really do those. So yes, if some of you guys happen to be watching this video and you are in connection and union, it could literally be that right now you're experiencing a honeymoon period. You guys have just moved in together, or you guys are talking about this, and this is this new beginning that's happening right now. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is in bloom. This is somebody that's thinking about this. You guys are thinking about what it would be like to be together forever. I'm literally getting that. So that is the stage of the connection. It's moving towards this. So now we have be here now. Be here now. Be present. So the fact that there's all this energy that's about thinking about the future and what it would look like, Spirit is saying something about be here in the present moment. Be here now. Crossing the bridge. Wow. There's like a, there is this energy here and then crossing over to this part of the connection. So it's like, it's on the horizon, you guys. There is some sort of, and then on the bottom of the deck, I just have to say it's meditation. This reminds me of meditation balance. People are in that Zen mode with themselves. And what it's doing is it's actually connecting them to the twin flame energies. So they're thinking about what they want in the future. Yes, they might be in the here and now, but they can't help but connect to the possibilities of the future together. Yeah, see, stork. Some of you guys, I've got honeymoon, marriage. I've got moving in together, and I got babies. I don't know. But we have stork, spring. Again, there's spring right now. This is like current energy for some. Some of you, this is upcoming, of course. But it says upgrades, evolution, and family. There is a evolution in this connection. Something is evolving in this connection. People are wanting to cross the bridge from where you guys have been to where you guys want to go. So I feel like Spirit's overall message here, especially for the feminine, because this is on the bottom of the deck, and the feminine has come through very strong in this reading. Be in the present moment. Try not to think too much about this. If this is meant to be, it's going to happen. So really just try to enjoy your life in the meantime, and just know that Spirit has your back and Spirit is going to guide you correctly. Have more faith in that. But try not to worry so much about if and when this is going to happen. I'm seeing for a lot of you that this is already in the works to happen, because that's just what's meant to be. But we've got to be present. We have to make sure that we're not spending all of our time in a 5D energy or fantasizing about what the future could possibly hold. At some point, we need to continue to live our lives in this present moment. But we do have the possibility that things are going to move forward in this direction for a lot of you. That's where the contract is currently. It is preparing us for all of these things to grow and bloom in the future. That's pretty cool. So that is what we have, you guys. I hope that made sense to you. So let's take a look and see, what is the biggest regret that your twin flame has and is still paying for in this lifetime? All right, so now we're going to go into these decks. We're going to go into the Hidden Truth Oracle cards by All Things Intuitive. We're going to go into my Dark Night of the Soul Tarot and my Twin Flame Journey Shadows. I'm like, what do I want to use first? Okay. What is the biggest regret that your person has and is still paying for in this lifetime? So this could be something that they did in a past life, or even in this life, a little bit of both. Biggest regret that your person has about you and this connection, and that's still affecting them today. We have scorned. Could be that they feel scorned or that you feel scorned, and that really bothers them. We have superficial, and we have cowardly. So let's go ahead and clarify this. All right, tell me about scorned. Wow, look at that. So I'm getting for a lot of you guys that your twin flame could have scorned you. And what this has done is this has caused unfinished business. This totally makes sense to me. And the reason why is because of this energy here. There was something about leftover business. That karmic energy from the past connected to the feminine. So that's why I'm saying is that it may be that this masculine has done something in the past that has created this energy of hurting you, scorning you. And it's not to blame the masculine. This could be something that the divine feminine did too. So just please take it as it resonates. But I feel like there's some sort of karmic justice that is still needing to be given, an apology, making wrongs right, coming correct in this lifetime with masculine towards the feminine. And so I do see that this feminine could be scorned. She could feel like she has not been able to move forward properly. This could be something that is still affecting her. Well, this is something that this masculine is still kind of paying for. He has not been able to move forward or close this chapter with the feminine either. So if you're a feminine watching this video, this is just kind of confirming for you that he has not been able to properly move forward and close this door with you. So even if he has moved on, I'm getting it doesn't matter. There's still something energetically within him that will not allow him to completely let you go. And that is because there is this unfinished contract, unfinished business between the two of you. So let's go ahead and get some words. I left you before you could leave me. I'm telling you. That's just what I'm getting here. Somebody did something. I left you before you could leave me. You're dealing with a masculine, perhaps, that was very afraid of this connection. We already know that coming into this reading. It was very, very powerful. Felt very vulnerable in your presence, Divine Feminine, and he left you before you could leave him. So he may have burned it down. He may have ruined things. He may have sabotaged this connection. And it was because he just couldn't deal, perhaps, with being left by you. And so he beat you to the punch, is what I'm seeing here. And that really bothers him. So it's something he's still paying for. He's still bothered by this. He's still maybe even haunted by this decision. Something that's still with him. So now we have superficial energy. Wearing a mask. We have Temperance, fallen angel. Wow. So what I'm getting for this, you guys, this masculine may have told you, you're like an angel. This masculine may have told you how amazing you were, how pure you were, how lovely you were. This is not going to resonate for everybody. But some of you, he kicked that pedestal out from under your feet, built you up, and then bam, all of a sudden, you're not what he wanted. He told you he loved you. He told you that you were everything. He told you that you've changed his life, like you're an angel, all these other things. And then at some point, like I said, kicked that pedestal out from under your feet, started saying things to you such as, I never loved you. This isn't actually what I want. We're not a good match, or whatever. That may not have, those words may not have actually come from your masculine's mouth. So only take that if it resonates with you. But this was bullshit. It's superficial crap energy. This is something that this masculine had to go into that masked energy to where he could not be in his feels. It's like this exterior, this armor that he had to put on in order to basically run away from this angel, which was his Divine Feminine. That's what I get. Okay. So it actually still haunts him today that he did this, because he knows that it was wrong. But that is what he needed to do in order to leave her before she could leave him, is to sabotage it. He had to hurt her with either words or his actions. But it was all superficial crap. This wasn't really how he felt, Divine Feminines. So see, I regret telling you lies. I'm telling you, whatever he said to you was bullshit. That's just what I want to say. It wasn't true. So if some of you guys have been holding on to these words that he has said, or just the things that he did, taking it so personally, I always say this, it's not about you. When people are lying to you, it's not about you. It's about them. That says so much about them. When somebody cheats on you, when somebody does something terrible, that's not about you. That's about them. You know, they're obviously going through something, and that's not your energy. That's theirs. So I'm hoping that you guys, through this, if you have experienced this kind of pain, you've been carrying this with you for a while, know that this was superficial, lying energy. It wasn't true. Okay? And this masculine is still affected to this day, and he's still paying for the fact that he told you lies and that he was not able to be authentic and just open his heart, or just be honest that he was afraid of this connection. So he sabotaged it. He did something. So now we have cowardly. Again, this masculine acted very cowardly. This masculine could have just ghosted you. Maybe he didn't even say anything to you. And that was a lie, and that was superficial energy altogether as well. That was a cowardly move. Anybody that just ghosts you is a coward. Anybody that just, let's just say, ends things with you over a text message, they're a coward. So this is something that this masculine still thinks about today, about how maybe that was just, why did he do it that way? Why couldn't he just have the conversation with you? That could just bother him. Seven of Rage, warfare. So this is the deal. This masculine put on an armor. This mask couldn't deal with the situation with the feminine. So he took the cowardly way out. Seven of Wands is a card of defense. I'm putting my defenses up against you. I can't handle this warfare. I can't handle your reaction, perhaps. I can't deal with it, so I'm going to take the cowardly ass way out. But he is telling you we will be together again. I don't know, feminines. That's what I'm seeing here. That is very, very interesting. So, yeah, I mean, we just saw in the contract that there's some kind of a transition, kind of crossing over a bridge, an ascension with all these things that have happened and how afraid perhaps the masculine was at one time. Not sure if he's so afraid anymore. He may really be karmically getting it, and he may be awakening to a lot of these things about himself that he's not super proud of. And that could be enough for him through the feminine, where he's learning this lesson to where he wants to be a better masculine in this life. Show his feminines what he's really made of, because in the past, he certainly did not. All right, so now let's take a look and get what is their mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual energy connected to the feminine currently. I've kind of turned this reading into from the feminine's perspective. I have a tendency to do that, you guys. So if you're a masculine watching this video, I do apologize. So let me just rephrase that for spirit. We're going to focus on your twin flame, okay? That way, this could be for anybody. What is the energy that your twin flame is experiencing towards you in this connection currently? This right here is called the Honest Truth Tarot. We're going to combine it with my arrows of love, and we're going to use Aqua Moonlight's the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle. We're going to get 3 cards per position. Mentally, we have Mirror. Now, this is the second time in this reading that we have had the card Mirror. So let's go ahead and take a look and see where we got it. This was in the opportunity to grow and learn in this lifetime for the feminine. So it is coming up in the masculine's energy, or the, let's just say, feminine's energy now. So it's coming up for someone, your twin flame. It's a reflection, mirror. Reflection, shared feelings, you. I share the same feelings as you. That's what this twin flame is saying to you. I share your feelings in this lifetime. I share this connection, even though I may not be able to open up to it, even though I have rejected it, even though I may have destroyed it or sabotaged it or tried to destroy it. I still share these feelings. I still mirror what you're feeling. We have trials of love, lessons. Definitely feel like what's happening here is that this twin flame is saying, I've gone through these trials. I've gone through these lessons. I've shared this burden. I've shared this hardship. I've shared your pain. That's literally what it's saying. I've shared your pain. I feel it too with the Ace of Pentacles. And it's given me an opportunity to grow, to plant new seeds, to do things new ways. With these lessons that I've learned, perhaps I can come forward, because we did just get that your twin flame just said to you, we will be together again. The only way that you can be, well, it's not the only way, but the only way that you guys can come together again and perhaps have a successful connection this time around is if people have changed, if people have learned their lessons. And I can clearly see that your twin flame has taken the time to learn these lessons, gone through their trials. So when it comes to mentally thinking about you and this connection, they may want to offer you something in the physical world. They may want to come forward because they've learned a lesson here. Now they've had their time to reflect on the connection, on you, the situation, and maybe now they share your feelings. Maybe before they did not. Maybe before they could not, get on board with this connection. But now they see you. That's the only thing that they see is you. So your twin flame sees you and you only right now in their mental space. It's beautiful. They see you as the one. Now, that does not guarantee that they will choose you. It doesn't guarantee that they will be able to take that leap of faith forward. But in their mind's eye right now, towards their twin flame, that is you, the person watching this video. And you're the person that they want to offer this pentacle to. And a pentacle is, let's grow together. Let's plant this seed and see what happens. And we just got honeymoon. We just got babies. We got moving in together. Look, that's the energy. Okay, it is. So let's now go ahead and see what is their emotions towards you at this particular time. Their emotions. Okay, we do have exhaustion though. It says long journey, depletion, and fatigue. For some of you, this could be a very long journey so far, as in this has been a long time. Maybe you guys have been in separation or experiencing challenges or even going back and forth for a while. So it's been a long journey. So it has been exhausting for them. They do feel exhausted. They feel fatigued. They might even feel like, I'm not even sure if I can do this. Or it's been too long. It's been too long for me to reappear back into your life. But they are enamored. They are under some kind of a spell. And that's not literally what I mean. But they do feel enamored with your energy. There's something special about you that makes you stand apart from everybody else. That's the magic of twin flame connections. We have the tendency, but again, they're exhausted. They've gone through some sort of burden. That's Saturn's energy. Burden, karma, cycles, right? So this is the deal. I feel like with this 10 here, this 10 of Wands, they want to drop the burden. They want to drop the burden. They want to drop this time and space. They want to bridge the gap is what I'm getting here. Again, does not guarantee they will, but that's what they want. They don't want to be burdened anymore. They just want to love you. They just want to open up their hearts to you. That's it. All right, what about the physical world? The physical energy. This could be the environment of other situations that are affecting how they are coming towards you or not, or feeling. We have shattered. So what I feel here is that in the 3D world, they have destroyed something. I did already get that. They've sabotaged something. They've damaged something. They've broken your heart. They may have scorned you, destroyed this connection. So that's what they think about when they think about repairing this or coming back into your world or just trying to move forward again. Yeah, see? When I see the Ace of Pentacles or the Page of Pentacles in a reading, that usually is an indication to me that someone is bringing you something in the physical world. So the fact that this is coming up in the environmental energy, which is the physical 3D world, I do feel like they want to bring some sort of proposition to you. They want to offer you their heart again, but there is this very shattered energy. So they're very challenged by that. I'm getting to that they might not know if they can handle the burden if you were to, let's just say, no, or if you maybe aren't even available for that. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is methodically planning some sort of an action. Now, we also do have a lot of logical energy, very logical and practical energy with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles doesn't just swoop in. They're not caught up in a fantasy world. So as much love as this person may have for you, as much as they may feel for you, which we obviously see, they're not trying to be ridiculous about it. They're not trying to come towards you in a way that just makes no sense. They are trying to plan something that makes sense, something that's practical. something where when they're ready, like I have something of value to offer you. So I feel like if your twin flame isn't coming forward right now, it is A, because they have a lot of fear surrounding it because of the past, but also B, because they may not have something solid to offer you just yet, but they're working on it. So this is very slow moving energy. This isn't just a knight that's rushing back into your life like the Knight of Swords or the Knight of Cups or even Wands. This knight is not just rushing in. They're thinking about what they want to offer you. They're thinking about what they want to proposition to you. Do they have what it takes to win you back? Let's just say. They're thinking about this right now. They're thinking about this. They're thinking about a plan. So now let's take a look and see what is the energy of their spiritual connection to you. Spiritual energy. Well, they're withdrawn. They're spending some time alone spiritually. They might feel like by being alone right now is where they're going to connect with themselves. And so I think that that's probably a good thing, right? If some of them are in other relationships, they might really know that they need to be on their own and they need to disconnect from those, let's just say, karmic relationships in order for them to really get correct with themselves. So that might be something that they're working on right now. And that might be something that it's taking a while, but they are working on it and they know that that's what they want. So, but we have solitary. They feel connected to you, but they are withdrawn from you. You're withdrawn from them. This makes them feel lonely. It just makes them feel the disconnection. We have plenty of fish in the sea. So this tells me here that spiritually what they're doing is I feel like they have a lot of love for you. They have a lot of connection to you. But at the end of the day, you guys, they're in the same energy as the feminine, which is, if this is where you're at, feminines, that there's a lot of things that have happened here. And there's a lot of avenues that can be taken in this life, a lot of free will choices. So as much as we feel connected to our twin flame, we don't always choose our twin flame. Because of all of the issues, because of all of the shattered energy here, because of all the pain and the lessons and just the heavy energy, your twin flame right now just might be in that single energy where they're just opening themselves up to kind of go with the flow to whatever is meant for them. Spirit will take them there. So spiritually, where they're at with you in this connection is that they are open to the connection. They're open to the fact that maybe you guys will come together again, but they're not in the energy where they're really trying to push for it and make it happen, because either they're still not ready or because they're still working on something. And working on something could be that they're working on getting their ducks in a row. They're working on their fears about connection, etc. But in the meantime, they feel like it's best right now that they just spend this time alone, that they just kind of cruise. That's what I'm seeing here. And so the energy, of course, with where this connection is headed or where you guys are at in the soul contract, there is this bridge. We can cross this bridge. It is our free will choice. We can cross this bridge and go towards marriage, children, family, babies, all that stuff. We can do that. But your twin flame has to choose it as well as you need to choose it too. So it takes two for that to happen. So we can clearly see that the twin flame right now, your twin flame, is in this energy where they're very much sharing your feelings. They're very much in that energy where they would like to offer something solid to you. They're very enamored, but they are very exhausted at the same time because there's a lot of shattered, damaged energy between the two of you. They do want to proposition something to you, but when they're ready. So right now, their energy spiritually is that they're just basically going with the flow of life. That's what I'm seeing. And some of you guys, you may not be available. And so that's another reason why they might be thinking, well, you know what? I guess I have no choice but to just, move on. And we have Tower. Look at that. Tower. It says destruction, release, and revelation. They're going through a Tower energy. So something has either just been brought to their attention. They've just seen something, discovered something, had some sort of an epiphany. And so something has shaken them up to where they are feeling like they probably just need to let go for now and just try to move forward with their lives. And I don't want you guys to think that your person doesn't care about you because they're in that energy, because we can clearly see that they do. But there's something that's being revealed to them right now that the best course of action is to just continue to invest in themselves, do their own thing, and continue to grow spiritually. And it's through that process that they are only going to become that much stronger to be able to perhaps bring forth some sort of proposition or offer in the future. So that is the story at this particular time. So let's now take a look and see what are the possible future intentions to work things out with you in this lifetime. Let's take a look at that. We're going to go into my connections for the modern world, my Twin Flame Journey Oracle, and my Twin Flame Journey Tarot. So even though we can see right now that they're in that energy of just kind of focusing on themselves, which is necessary. It's absolutely necessary, so don't take it as a negative. What are their intentions for the future? We did just see we will be together again. So it's not completely off the table for your twin flame. It's not. What are their intentions for the future of this connection at this time? Now, and so the key word at this time, what that means is that right now, what are their intentions? Their intentions could change tomorrow. We have toxic. So remember how your person had the, what was it? The snake, right? Forbidden snake. There could be some toxic energy that they're still trying to release. We have choices and suspended. So suspended is kind of like I'm suspended in time. I may want to make a choice. I feel like I cannot. So let's clarify. What does this toxic energy have to do with when it comes to the intentions of your twin flame towards you in this connection in the future? Okay, so that card wanted to fall out, so I am going to take it. We already know that your twin flame is talking about coming back, that we will be together again. They want to offer you something. They want to return to your life. But there could be that they feel that things are too toxic for them. They might feel overwhelmed or burdened. Yes, you look at that Ten of Swords, painful ending. So what I'm seeing, you guys, is that they may have to end some toxic situation or just end some toxic behavior or cycle or situation in their life before they return. So that's what I feel like the holdup is. That's what I feel like the holdup is. They're just kind of choosing to let go and just kind of go with the flow right now. Plenty of fish in the sea. Kind of like that's also something for you as well, as in if they are tied up in a situation or they're tied up on their journey for whatever reason, it's not like they expect you to wait around for them. So I'm getting that as well. So let's go ahead and get choices. It's kind of like what I'm seeing now is like they know that you have choices. They know that you're not just going to wait around for them and put your life on hold for them. They know you have choices. Yeah, see, look at that. They know that you have the choice to release them or not. They know that you can either wait for them or release them. They know this. Five of Wands, conflict and competition. They know that there is perhaps other people in this situation, either in their life or your life or both. And so they don't expect you to wait for them. They don't expect you to just keep hanging on. They know that you have choices. They also have choices too. So let's just say you're the one that's with someone else. Rather than hanging on toxically to this connection and trying to, wait for you to return to their lives, perhaps, they're not going to fight. It's like they're not going to be in this energy of conflict. They might just make the choice to release this connection. So I'm getting it goes either way depending on your situation. So take it as it resonates. If that doesn't resonate with you, it's not the message. But they're trying to release some sort of conflict right now, so that way they can make a choice to return to your life. So we have suspended, but we have tribe. I'm suspended with my tribe. I'm spending time with my tribe. So this is actually a good energy. So while we have all this conflict going on here in the future, what I'm getting here is that they're still just going to be with their tribe, you know, really focusing on themselves and doing their own thing. So that's a positive to me. Yeah, see? Conjuring up the strength and the courage to manifest the life that they want. So something is definitely stuck. Something is definitely challenged for them when it comes to returning to your life and coming back towards you. And there's some choices that they need to make in order to release toxic behavior, end certain cycles, or either wait for you to do that, or maybe a little bit of both. But this right here is positive because this tells me that even though things are maybe still suspended in the future, while they're suspended, they're really going to spend a lot of time in their tribe. Kind of like the other fish in the sea doesn't necessarily mean romantic interest. Other fish in the sea means that there's other things for me to focus on. There's other things more, you know, other things than this connection for me to focus on. So you're not the sole focus of your twin flame, just like your twin flame should not be the sole focus of you in your life. So to me, that's good. That's really, really good. Because that means that we're taking care of ourselves. We're still showing up for ourselves. We're still growing. We're still building something for our own lives. So while this connection is suspended, people are sharpening their tools. They're working on themselves. The magician is number one, which means that, you know, it's me. I'm the magician of my life. I am the creator of my own universe. So they're learning something about how to create things that they want rather than being afraid and staying stuck in toxic energy of fear and ego. So they're learning how to do something perhaps with this connection while you guys are suspended in time. And I'm getting here that this is also something, if you're feeling stuck and you're feeling like things are not moving forward, Spirit is reminding you through these cards to focus more on other things, focus more on yourself and focus on other people on your journey. It's not just about your twin flame. There are other things to experience on your twin flame journey. It's not just about them. Okay? So moving forward, what are their intentions? Their intentions are to release toxic behavior, end painful cycles so that way they can return. They also want to make certain choices to release these behaviors. Anything that is conflicting them, they want to release this so that way they can return and offer you something. I keep getting the same image. Somebody's offering you something. Look at this. We have return. We have this manifestation. Somebody's offering something here. And we also have it with this energy, proposition. We also have it with this energy, Ace of Pentacles. So someone, which is your twin flame, is trying to offer you something in the future. It's definitely here. But while you guys are in this state of suspension, what's going to happen, or I can't move forward, there's all this work that's still being done. So let's now end the reading with some messages from Spirit on how they are assisting or guiding us at this time. So we're going to go into my sister's deck, which is the Divine Connections Oracle by Queen of Light 1111. So how is Spirit assisting this connection? We have Life Card, new opportunities. Wow, you guys. So remember, we got new beginnings 2 times, and now we have new opportunities, Life Card. So this is about, of course, Spirit letting us know that there are new opportunities on this twin flame journey for one, with our twin flame perhaps. But there's also other opportunities for us to focus on too. So we got to make sure that we pay attention to what that is. We have Policeman, peace. Love that. So this is about being in a state of peace and relaxation. Try not to worry so much about what's going to happen. And then we have Angel Metatron, which is clarity. This is beautiful. So not only do we have a lot of these 3D people in our lives, because this particular deck has 3D and 5D energy. This right here is 3D. This angel is 5D. So this tells me here that in our tribe, that we have a lot of people that are there as a support system to help us. Other people that are a part of our growth, our ascension, our life's purpose. And then we also have the angels in this 5D energy that are guiding us to help bring us clarity. This looks to me like a hermit This is about spiritual wisdom and knowledge, going within, spending time alone, going within the self for answers and clarity and wisdom. So let's go ahead and get some twin flame angel numbers to go with this. We have 533. A change in scenery may help to clear the mind. A short trip or vacation may be helpful. So I love this. So if you guys are seeing 5s or 33 or 5333, this is definitely a message for you to basically move forward and do something, maybe change something up on your journey with new energy. Okay. So this is about really maybe changing your everyday routine, maybe moving, maybe changing your job. These are things that you're already feeling or thinking. This is a clarification or a confirmation for you guys to do that. Maybe even a short vacation or a trip could be helpful, as in getting out of the house for the day, going out in nature, going for a hike. I know a lot of us have been cooped up into the house. And so this is telling you that this will help to kind of clear the mind. This will help you to gain some new perspectives. So there's a need for fresh energy in your life through new opportunities. And it is connected to the 3D world. So this means changing your environment, changing what you do every single day, spending time perhaps with your tribe, your friends, doing something that you really enjoy doing. So now we have peace, police officer. We have 1616. Your angels are guiding and assisting you towards your financial freedom. Fantastic. So to me, the fact that we have change, this could be about a job, you guys. This could be about your income. This could even be the energy of somebody being in law enforcement, where there's a change, where you're wanting to make a transition out of law enforcement, or maybe even the medical field with that lifeguard energy, or you guys are wanting to go towards that. So please just take it as it resonates. But this is about our angels that are assisting us, and they're guiding us towards financial freedom, which means that we're going to be able to, do more things, because we're not going to have to worry so much about, let's just say, finances. So there's going to be freedom to do more things. There's maybe freedom to travel more. It might be also too that in some sort of a way we're letting go of stressful jobs. And so we're actually going to open ourselves up to other opportunities or other ways of making income that are going to make us just happier. And that could even be more profitable than what we're doing now. So our angels are actually helping us right now to make some sort of shift in our physical world. So this is beautiful. And it could be that through those energies, this has something to do with the journey. This has something to do with you and your twin flame in the future. Maybe right now, some of you are stuck, and some of you are not feeling good about yourselves, or you're in a situation where you feel like you have to be in it in order to survive. And so that's why Spirit is trying to work with you right now in order to get you to release this mindset that you're stuck. So pay attention to these new things that are trying to come into your life. Be open to change. And now we have Archangel Metatron. So we have 1717. So this is saying, put your time and energy into creative pursuits that will provide an overall sense of empowerment. So some of you guys are being asked to start to think about something that you really want to do, that you really enjoy doing. Maybe you have chosen either a specific career, or you're in a job that's just, to pay the bills. This is telling you to take some extra time to start to put your energy into something creative that you really want to do, something that inspires you, something that makes you feel good. So Spirit's telling you to take a look at that and try to figure out ways that you can make a transition from maybe a job that you don't really enjoy to something that you absolutely love to do. I mean, literally, that's your guidance right now. We have Archangel Metatron that literally has that lantern to guide your way at this time. So pay attention. If some of you guys work with Archangel Metatron is actually helping you with your life purpose. This is beautiful. This also goes for your twin flame, and this also goes for the journey. So this blue card, or the blue heart, is about the throat chakra. This is about, clear communication with ourselves, clear communication to the universe. Sometimes we can spend so much time being afraid. And so all of our energy and what we're communicating to the universe is, I can't do this and I can't do that because, I have to do this in order to survive, or I have to do this, I have to do that. the thing is, that is a belief system. And that doesn't necessarily mean that some of that's not true, because it could be that, you know, hey, there's a certain amount of money that you have to have each month in order to pay your frickin' bills. And you may want to just draw and, you know, do something creative, but you know, there are no avenues for you to get your art out there in order to maybe, you know, make money in order to pay your bills and make that transition. So this is not to say that, oh yeah, it's just so easy to make the switch. But when you really, really want to make a change and you really are serious about, you know what, I'm unhappy doing what I'm doing and I really want to do something different, you will find the time and you will find the energy to create your dreams. Okay, you absolutely will when you're ready. But when we're continuously making excuses and saying, I can't, the universe is always listening. So the universe isn't really going to open any new opportunities for you to do anything different with your life. But when you start saying, you know what, I can. You know what, I'm going to put more energy and time into something that I love right now. I want to spend time doing something that I really enjoy, that makes me feel good. That's like a vibrational magic carpet that you're on. You know what I mean? You're just flying at that point in the universe. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's just energy. So when your energy is flying, the universe opens you up to all kinds of opportunities to meet your vibration. So make the switch in your mind today if you guys are not happy doing something and you dream about doing something that you're going to enjoy and that's going to give you that financial freedom, or that you're going to be able to, you know, turn your dream or your purpose or your talent or your creative pursuits into your occupation. So these are red. Red is root chakra, you guys. This is possible. It's possible to make these changes in the physical world right here, right now. You can do it in the 3D world. You just have to start thinking differently. You have to start speaking differently. You have to start communicating with spirit differently, the universe differently. So this is about changing that mindset. I love it because I see a progression here. 5, 6s, and 7s. This can be done, you guys. You guys are on this forward momentum with this. You can do it. So these numbers may be connected to these changes. These numbers could be connected to your twin flame journey. I'm also seeing 11s here. I'm seeing 3s, 5s, 6s, and 7s. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so I feel like I want to close up, even though I said this was going to be the end, but I like doing this sometimes. I want to go ahead and see what is the most important thing that your twin flame wants you to take away with you from this reading, because I think that maybe some of the information that came through could have been somewhat confusing for some. Your twin flame's really into this connection. They really want to be with you, but at the same time, they're just kind of feeling like maybe it's just best to be alone, or maybe even release the connection right now. Let's see, heart of hearts, a depth. What is your twin flame wanting, or not necessarily wanting, but what are they really, really wanting you to understand and know? What do they want you to take away with you from this reading today? So we're going to go back into this deck right here, and let's go back into my Twin Flame Journey Tarot, and let's combine it with the Twin Flame Hunger again. So we're just going to grab 3 cards from each of the decks. What's the most important thing that your twin flame wants you to take away from this reading today? I hold myself accountable for my own actions. Wow. Okay. I need a love transfusion. Wow, this is a this is from the Divine Masculine, you guys. I've had this deck for a little bit of time. I mean, not a little bit of time, like about a week now. And I've used it a lot, but I've never pulled this card. This is really cool. This is actually like a letter from your masculine. I'm going to read it. I just want you to know that our love story isn't over yet. Don't allow time to take you from me. It is all in divine timing. Just know I astral project to you not only at night, but also when you are doing your daily task. I am always watching and protecting you. I love you dearly. Yours truly, Divine Masculine. Wow. That's crazy, you guys. How beautiful is that? I don't know why. I just felt guided to just do a little extra message at the end. And I mean, to get that card is just amazing. So let's go ahead and clarify with some tarot. I hold myself accountable for my own actions. This is, let's just say, the Divine Masculine coming through and saying, look, I know that I hurt you. I know that I scorned you. I know that I sabotaged this connection. Wow, Knight of Swords now, decisive action. He knows that he needs to make the decision. He knows that he's the one that needs to come forward now. He knows that. He knows that he's the one that has to come back to restore this connection. Because you may have already tried to do that, feminine, and you were, met with challenge, or maybe some of you have never done that before, and you're in that energy of I can't make contact. He's got to be the one to make the contact. Because of you, I'm becoming a better person. So what let's just say the masculine, what the masculine wants his feminine to know is that because of you, feminine, I am becoming a better person. Because of all the things that I've gone through, all the things that I've learned from losing you, from just the pain that we've experienced here. Now I can make a decisive action to become a better person because of you and take accountability for my own actions and no longer blame you or everybody else for my problems. I'm the one that needs to take responsibility. I'm the one that needs to change. So now we have, I need a love transfusion. This is about, I need your love, Divine Feminine. I need you. The Devil. Wow. So I'm getting here, you guys, that despite what you're seeing, despite what you have either been told, just whatever, this masculine is actually quite connected to you. Do you see the word need? Devil is all about need. Devil is all about wants, desires. Devil is all about, I feel like I'm going to, in some sort of a way, I feel like I'm going to die without this energy. I mean, I know that sounds very dramatic, but that is the devil's energy. So it can be downright carnal desire. This can be about fantasies. This could be about sexual energy. I need you to just transfuse me, bring me back to life kind of energy. So there could be an obsession that this masculine somewhat feels, and that could be a part of why he feels so burdened in this connection, is because he feels like he needs his feminine so much. I want to contact you, but I'm afraid. See, this masculine does want to come forward. This masculine wants to come forward, but he is afraid. So what is holding the masculine back? Fear. That's not the only thing that's holding him back, but fear is a big factor, you guys. Fear is a big factor. And now the last message, which was this letter from the Divine Masculine. We have Two of Wands, planning and decisions. So this masculine is in a planning and trying to make decisions phase. So even though the energy did come forward, which was, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm not completely writing this connection off, but I may not be making any kind of, choices at this time to come forward. I'm kind of in that limbo state, suspension. But there is some thought, there is some trying to understand what to do, trying to basically kind of look at that. Because the Two of Wands, and I don't depict it very well, unfortunately, in this deck that I created, but the Two of Wands is the man who's standing on the shoreline, and he's got the globe in his hand, and he's looking at it, and he's trying to figure out what he wants to do, how he's going to make his mark on the world, what he wants to do moving forward. That's the masculine's energy. What am I going to do moving forward? We already know that he's thinking about and planning what he wants to do, but he's not making any action yet because he is afraid. I remember every detail of that day. So your masculine is telling you here that he remembers the past. He remembers what happened. He remembers what he said. He remembers how you felt. He remembers how he felt. He didn't forget, you guys. Whatever that day means to you, he remembers. He remembers the details. So if some of you guys, and these are just examples, if some of you guys think to yourself, oh, he's forgotten all about me. No, he hasn't. If you guys are thinking to yourselves that he hasn't really taken accountability or he hasn't really seen the error of his ways, you're wrong. He has. He remembers every detail of something that happened. It's not ignorance is bliss kind of energy. He's not ignorant. He knows. But he's in a transitional phase right now of coming from all of that old energy to new energy, new renewed energy with this connection. So these things just take time. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed that reading. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.